Your Volvo C40 is dead in the driveway after a software update. The screen is black, the dash is lit up with warning lights, and it absolutely will not start. Before you call for a tow, you can fix this yourself. Yes, this is fixable at home. The problem isn't your main high-voltage battery, it's the small 12-volt auxiliary battery. It seems strange that a little battery could stop a high-tech electric car, but it's the key. Think of the big battery as the engine that turns the wheels. The small 12-volt battery is like the ignition system. It wakes up all the computers, runs the screens, and manages the whole car before the main drive battery is even allowed to connect. During an over-the-air software update, like versions 3.7.0 or 3.0.3, these computers are getting a major rewrite. If the 12-volt battery's charge drops too low, the car enters a battery-saving mode to protect itself. If this happens mid-update, the process gets cut off, leaving the main computer, the Infotainment Head Unit, or IHU, with corrupted files. It gets stuck in a boot loop, unable to finish starting up. Your car isn't broken, its brain is just frozen. Here's how to perform a hard reset. First, go to the front of the car and open the frunk. You'll see a large black plastic panel covering the area right below the windshield. Lift this panel straight up and out. Underneath, you'll find the 12-volt battery, which looks just like a standard one. Find the negative terminal. It will have a black cable and a minus symbol stamped nearby. You'll need a 10mm wrench. Loosen the nut on the clamp just enough to wiggle it, then lift the entire cable connector straight off the metal battery post. Tuck it to the side where it can't accidentally touch the terminal again. Now, this next part is the most important step. Set a timer for at least 10 minutes and walk away. This isn't just turning it off and on again. Inside the car's main computer and telematics module are tiny components called capacitors, which hold a small electrical charge. You need to give them time to drain completely. Some say 1 minute is enough, but 10 minutes is the safe bet. To guarantee all the temporary, corrupted memory is wiped clean. This forces a complete cold boot. After 10 minutes are up, go back to the car. Place the negative cable connector back onto the battery post and push it down firmly. Use your wrench to tighten the clamp. You want it snug, so it won't move. If you try to twist it, but don't over-tighten it, put the large plastic maintenance panel back in place and close the frunk. When you get back inside, the main infotainment screen should light up and start its boot sequence. You will likely see a message that the software update is resuming. Just let it run. This time, it should complete, without any issues, and your car will be back to normal. If you skip this reset, the car stays in that loop. Every time you try to start it, the computer will try and fail to install that broken update. This can go on for days until the system's memory gets so cluttered with failed attempts that it requires a full reflash at the dealership. This simple reset clears that failed state before it becomes a bigger problem. So before you make that call for a tow, try this 10-minute reset.